Keith Bluey Truscott, a two-time premiership player, a decorated hero, an icon of the red and blue. 80 years on from his passing, Bluey's life and legacy has been honoured in our 2023 ANZAC Day Eve Guernsey. Bluey lived a unique and extraordinary life. Born on May 17, 1916, he grew up with a love of sport, playing football and cricket. In 1937, the VFL came calling. At the age of 21, he pulled on the red and blue and played his first season for Melbourne. Donning the number 5 Guernsey, he started as a half-forward flanker, famed for his performance in the 1939 Melbourne Premiership. His gallant efforts remembered as a redeeming factor for Melbourne's win. Premiership coach Checker Hughes fondly referred to him as the red-headed bullet for his tenacious on-field energy. In July of 1940, with 5 rounds left, Bluey enlisted in the Royal Australian Air Force. A decision that came as a shock to many who knew him as a talent in the football world. Although Melbourne was poised to win back-to-back flags that year, Bluey was determined to make a difference, inspired by his newfound patriotism. He undertook a new training course and found that his flying ability didn't come as naturally as his football ability, and despite almost failing, he persevered and earned his wings with distinction. After a month of training, he took leave with his military duties in September and returned to play in the club's 1940 Premiership, helping his side to a 39-point win over Richmond. In what would turn out to be his final game in the VFL, he donned the number 1 jumper. Following his premiership success, he traded his footy boots for wings and returned to service, travelling to England in 1941. Much like his on-field talent, Bluey quickly became a master of the skies and was regarded as one of the most well-respected fighter pilots of his time. Bluey was recognised for his exceptional service, decorated with a number of medals, including the Distinguished Flying Cross and VAR, the Pacific Star and the Defence Medal. Football and Air Force accolades aside, Bluey was loved by all around him for his lovable character, his courageousness, his never-give-up attitude. In 1943, in an RAAF training session off the coast of Western Australia, Bluey's Kitty Hawk aircraft crashed into the sea and he was killed. He was 26 years old. While his life was short, his legacy is expansive. It lives on in the Melbourne Football Club, in the values we display every day. Keith Bluey Truscott transcended what it means to be a Melbourne person, and on ANZAC Day Eve, we will honour the immeasurable legacy that he left behind.